Hello, it's Heidi Brown here with your Hamilton and Burlington real estate market update for the month of October. Well, the stats have come out for what was happening in September for the Hamilton area, and I'm just sharing with you a couple of the key numbers to bring to your attention to sort of give you a sense of what's happening with the local market. Of course, remember that each style and neighborhood of style of home in each neighborhood has a different story to tell, but this at least gives you some big picture thinking, can help you in your educational journey on what's happening in the local market. So the average selling price point, which is an important number that everybody likes to look at, this month, sort of tapped in at about $782,000. Now, remember, that is the combined price of all styles of homes in all neighborhoods. So again, if there's something that you're interested in specifically in a neighborhood, we'd have to drill that down specifically, but at least it gives us a general sense of where things are month over month and where the market's going. And it is dipping down a little bit. So each month things are sort of stabilizing a little bit, dipping on the downward trend. But when we look at where we are year over year now, and that's sort of a big picture indicator, we're at about a 2.3% increase year over year. So similar to where we were this time last year, up a little bit. But what did change dramatically was the number of sales that were happening. So last year at this time, we were in the midst of a flurry of a seller's market, multiple bids. That has shifted, often directly impacted by the interest rate increases that we've been seeing. So we're seeing much less activity this time around this year versus last. And we're seeing an increase on what we call the MOI, the months of inventory. Now, that's an indicator of whether we're in a buyer's market, a seller's market, or a balanced market. So we were deeply rooted in a seller's market for many months, and now we have shifted to something a little closer to a balanced market, which means things have calmed on all sides and prices are a little bit more predictable, and things are not seeing those great big shifts that are there. The homes that are selling now, you have to kind of like a bath and beauty contest, as I say. Homes on the market have to look the best and be priced the best. And those that are selling are really on the market in the Hamilton area for about 27 days. When we look at what's been happening in Burlington, the average price point also dipped a little bit at $1,060,000 for the average price point for homes. Again, that's a combination of all styles, but just an indicator of where the market's going. So year over year, we're about stable at about 0.3% difference of price. So we are where we are this time last year. What also happened, like Hamilton, was a significant drop in the number of homes sold. So not that flurry of activity. Months of inventory, we're a little bit closer in what we consider a seller's market, more inventory on the market than there was before. Homes still are selling and they have to, look the best and be priced right on. And they're hitting about 23 days on market, those that are selling in the Burlington area. So what's happening is inventory sort of has been overall on the rise from this time last year, but there isn't really the activity that we've seen last year. However, interest rates are about to rise coming up soon, so things are going to continue to level off. And as we look ahead this week coming up, there's another interest rate increase. So stay tuned for that. Homes still are selling and people still are buying them. You just need to work with a really educated realtor to help you along in the process. So if you want any questions about your local market or real estate in general, here I am. There's my contact details. So reach out. Happy to help anytime. And until next month, have a good month.